Good evening, welcome to the University Arena in Worcester. You're live with us here on the BBL channel. It's great to be back with you once again for this Southern Group full-stage game in the BBL Cup. With the hometown Worcester Wolves hosting the visiting Surrey Scorchers. For Worcester, this will be their final full-stage game. So far in this competition, they currently sit second with 12 points and a 6-3 record in the competition. London City Royals head of the group, and Bristol currently third with a game in hand over Worcester. So with Bristol taking on the Royals tonight, and both Surrey and the Royals still to play Plymouth to round out the group, it is of course possible mathematically, at least on paper, for the top three to finish level on 14 apiece, with the final placings determined by points difference. But we'll see how that pans out. Surrey, they've had a very tough run in the Cup this season, winning only one game, and they took a very tight W against the London Lions, and it could so easily have been two, as they agonisingly missed out by 2 points in a thrilling encounter with the Royals in their return fixture back in October. Despite their Cup challenge being all but over, coach Creon Raptopoulos will be coming into this game with nothing but 100% focus on spoiling the party for Worcester on the road and silencing this big as ever home crowd here at the University Arena. Surrey, a team not, of course, short of top draw talent and BBL experience, and with a master tactician like coach Creon Raptopoulos directing the traffic, literally anything is possible. Of course, Wolves coach Matt Newby equally focused on bagging this W on his home floor tonight, despite Wolves effectively having punched their quarter-final ticket. This young, new-look Wolves roster have proved a handful so far this season, particularly down low, with the former Surrey Scorcher Jordan Williams making himself an imposing presence in the paint, supported by an effective outside threat. The forward line for Wolves further bolstered by the announcement this week of the 6'11" former G League and Memphis Grizzlies NBA Summer League player Amir Williams. So all in all, Wolves will be pretty confident heading into tonight's encounter. So will it be the Wolves who howl their way to another win here in front of their home crowd, with Jordan Williams scorching his former team, or will it be Surrey who stamp their authority on this game early and deny Wolves those all-important 2 points? Well, to help us unravel the various permutations, I am delighted as ever to be joined once again by a man who is best described as the King Tutankhamun of British basketball. He's a bit dried out, he's rather dusty, and always rather mysterious, and of course in great demand. It is of course the fantastically bandaged and remarkably well preserved Mr. Chris Lowe. Chris, good evening to you.
Thanks for that.
Well, you know, starting as you've been to go on.
Yeah.
Chris, let's have a chat about this. Obviously Worcester all but through now to those quarter-finals. They really do need a win, however, tonight. But of course Surrey, they've had a tough run, but it's all eyes on the regular season for them, I guess, now, and it's the coach Raptopoulos, he's going to want to silence this near-capacity crowd here in Worcester.
Well, there is that, of course. I mean, the thing for Worcester is that it's you don't want to sit back on your laurels, and you want to keep it all going, if you like. Make sure that the habit of winning stays with you, and you don't sort of say, well, there's nothing to play for, and that sort of stuff. That's got a fine balance of making sure that you want to win the game, but not necessarily at all cost of the health of the players necessarily.
Yeah.
So you know you got to be smart. You know, obviously they're going to have potentially a new player coming in and be available potentially for the quarterfinals as and when they're played. You want but then of course you want to be playing in front of your home crowd. But you want it to be on your terms and not their terms. So therefore, win tonight means you get the home tie. You don't win tonight, then you rely on other results. So from that point of view, there's a lot of balancing going on. But you know, when you're in these situations from a coach's point of view, best thing to do is just do your normal game.
Play your game.
Play your game.
As we always say, play your game.
And don't even mention it or think about it. You can talk to your coaching staff about it, but in real terms, is that from a player's point of view, everything is normal.
Well, the Cup competition this year, of course, preceding the regular season in the BBL, so all of this group stage in the Southern Group and the Northern Group will be out of the way before we get to the regular season in a very short few weeks' time. Quick run down the rosters leading into this game. Martin Balknecht, Hughes, Josephs, Williams and Julius Van Sowers starting tonight for the Worcester Wolves, with Edwards, Raheem May Thompson, McGregor and Matt Williamson coming off the bench. Surrey, as we said, a team not short of BBL experience, and they're two of the most experienced BBL players in that Surrey roster starting tonight. Hawthorne, Kinyu, Raftopoulos, Ogun Dengbeek, the two players aforementioned, and Skylar White starting tonight for the Surrey Scorchers. Wilkins, Flanagan, White and Richards will be coming off the bench, and it's bench points that have done it for Worcester this season. They've seemed a rounded team who've proved a real handful.
Yeah, they have, and the secret has been the bench. The secret has been the multiple amount of people that can suddenly get going and keep the score. The secret for me has been the scoreboard has constantly ticked over one way or the other with one player or another all through the season.
Well, opening tick taken by the Surrey Scorchers. Raftopoulos, former Worcester player, of course, getting us underway. Skylar White threads a needle inside to Teo. Hawthorne Kinyu now dancing around the perimeter, runs into traffic. Very close to the trouble there. Jordan Williams picks that off the ironwork, ships it down to Van Sowers, loses the handles under the basket. Williams, Mark Hughes, head fakes to three, and foul on the floor.
Yeah.
He was looking to go all the way in.
He was.
So it will be Mark Hughes on the inbounds pass. Jordan Williams, someone else who's muscled his way round in that low block so far this season for Worcester. Williams now at the top. Pops it out. Van Sowers. Shake and bake from Van Sowers. Spin to the fadeaway. Nice. Opening two.
He's grown throughout the season. But for me, he's quiet and he's been coming on. And the impact he's made more and more as he's come on has been stronger and stronger throughout. Hence, he's now starting.
Of course, it's such a young team, as Matt Newby was saying only last week. Still in that phase of getting to know each other, still building that trust on the floor.
But sometimes that youth. Sometimes, as long as it's sort of looked after properly, is that the youth kind of have no fear.
Well, no fear there from Caden Raftopoulos. And Mark Hughes picks up his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think Teo, he was marking Teo and he just scored him a little bit.
So, two spots on the foul board for Worcester Wolves. Teo's knocked it out. Skylar White can't finish. Loose ball. Kofi Joseph just snatches it away. Joseph, good pass down to Hughes. Hughes jacks up from downtown. Mark Hughes finds his range early.
Yep.
5-point game. Teo drives inside. And Wolves have it there. Headline ball. I
think that was a good call. The referee actually called that absolutely right because the guy just went straight up.
So Martin Balknecht, Wolves captain, gets us over the game line, and the tangle there with Mark Hughes. That's going to be a foul.
Yeah, hold it
on Kinyu. So Balknecht now.
Yeah.
And that'll be the third. That'll be the third. Skylar White. So 3 fouls on the board now for the Surrey Scorchers. 5-point game. Surrey yet to trouble the scoreboard operator on that side of the scoreboard. Martin Balknecht. Balknecht now running the perimeter. Perimeter ball movement been a bit of a hallmark for Wolves so far this season. Hughes rolls it inside, back out to Julius. It's off the back iron, no good. And that coming off the hand of Jordan Williams. So that'll be a Surrey ball from the end line.
Yeah. You know, obviously Wolves, yeah, you say multiple threats from behind the 3-point line, but they also got the balance of being able to put it into Williams and post up.
White has it stripped away by Van Sales, just sips it down to Martin Buckneck. Can't finish. Cling film over the bucket for Martin Buckneck. But that will be a Wolves ball from the end line.
It was almost too easy, wasn't it?
Boutneck want to redeem himself from mid-range two, drops in, meet and drink jumper for Martin Boutneck. 7-0 on the scoreboard. Surrey yet to register, and coach Raf Topol
and make them.
Well, Boutneck, as Wolves running the perimeter, drawing in those defensive players coming up on that weak side and fully exploiting it. Worcester 7 to the good on the scoreboard right now. Surrey, they won't be long for sure, but at the moment yet to register anything. 2.5 minutes into this game. First quarter BBL Southern Group Cup action. Kinyu now. Kinyu surely now drives inside off the window. Jordan Williams gets a hand, so Kofi Joseph comes down with it. He gets down to Martin Boutneck, pulls up, jacks up the three. Martin Boutneck, it's 10-0 here in Worcester. Topoulos is wasting no time, back on offense. Hawthorn. This time it's Hawthorn who drives inside and finally opens the account for the Surrey Scorchers. 6:59 to play. Boutneck over the game line. Topoulos doing what he does so well, and there's another whistle on the play right there, and that is Kinyu. So
yeah,
second foul of the game for him.
Well, a second foul of the game, but called for the same thing, and that's sort of that for me is you're looking at the fact is from my point of view is that's you get called once, you know you're not going to get away with it, so they then change.
So Martin Boutneck again. Great ball inside, but it was picked off. Couldn't find Van Sowers. White just picked his pocket right there. Hawthorn muscles his way inside, no good. Josephs picks off that high arcing shot. Kofi Josephs bundles his way inside. That's going to be an offensive foul for sure. He ran into traffic.
Yeah, good defense by Raftopolis.
Kaelin Ratopoulos, one of the most experienced BBL players here. In fact, possibly the most experienced BBL player. I guess him and Teo's.
Well, no, I'd say Teo is, isn't he?
White drives inside, muscles his way to the hole, no good off the window. Hughes picks it off. It's an 8-point game. Martin Boutneck now kicks it out to Kofi Joseph. He runs hard to the hole. Beautiful finish, kisses off the window. Nice. 10-point game. It has been a tough run, but Worcester did have to grind out their last win against the Surrey Scorchers down there at the Surrey Sports Park. Wilkins finds those 2 points.
Yeah, great footwork there. Great footwork.
5:41 to play now. Martin Boutneck. Nice. Almost a great pass inside. Really well read by White. Picks it off. Hawthorn called again for the offensive foul. Second one of the game. One either way now. Boutneck standing his ground.
Consistency. You know, that's what you want, isn't it?
So here come the Wolves again. Martin Boutneck, Kofi Josephs, hands back to Boutneck. An offensive foul on Kofi Josephs. That's his second. So second foul for him. Scorchers in the bonus. Wolves, well, not very far behind. So Kaelin Raftopoulos now for Surrey. 4 on the board for the Scorchers. 12 on the board for the Wolves. 5:11 to play now. Lob inside to Hawthorn. Jacks up the mid-range too. Good work from Hawthorn. And now Surrey start to get their side of the scoreboard ticking over. 4 unanswered now from Surrey. Cortez Edwards, who's checked into the game. Van Sowers dumps it down to Williams. Was that an afterthought?
Well, no, I think if you look at those two, first 4 or 5 minutes, they've been working really hard at sort of trying to find each other open and that sort of stuff.
Great rebound from Williams. Cortez Edwards, he's dancing around, just hangs on to the ball. Williams drives inside. That's the third offensive foul for Wolves in the quarter. That's Wolves in the bonus. And since Surrey have found their feet.
Van Sowers checks out.
They have.
Raheem Thompson checks in for the first time.
The thing is that both teams are obviously playing some tough defence out there. So therefore, these offensive fouls are, sort of the culmination of that defence. The offences or the people playing offence are obviously feeling they're having to get themselves open, set illegal screens, etc.
Hawthorne kicks it out to the top to Raftopoulos. Drives inside. Hawthorne just picks up that loose ball. He was looking for the foul, but it's going to be an end line ball. May Thompson, of course, checked in. Van Sowers has taken a breather. So it's a Surrey ball on the end line. Scrappy under the basket. Hawthorne almost had the handle on it.
White pulls up.
White looks for that long range three. Hughes slightly unbalanced. Flanagan can't finish off the window, so whistle has gone, and he's going to earn them the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, it's
That sends Flanagan to the line for 2. Worcester, you know what to do.
the foul count. I suppose for both teams, especially Wolves at the moment, just creeping up.
Checks back in. And Flanagan will go to the line for 2. Nice and loud, Worcester.
Chavaris Flanagan all string with the first of those two.
Even louder.
Flanagan only registered 23 minutes in the competition so far this season.
6-point game.
Sinks both of them. May Thompson in a tussle, goes inside to Edwards. Edwards kicks it out to Raheem. May Thompson for 3. No good. Great ball from Cortez Edwards.
Hawthorne comes up there for the Scorchers.
Van Sowers.
Yeah.
2-8 for Marcus White. 4-point game. Jordan Williams. Edwards.
Cortez Edwards.
Dishes. Van Sowers.
Beautiful dish to Van Sowers.
Caden Raftopoulos for the Scorchers. Worcester defense.
Hawthorne at the top for Surrey. Hawthorne
Raftopoulos.
hits it out to Caden Raftopoulos. Almost loses the handle on the ball.
Marcus White.
Hands off to Marcus White. Marcus White in off the window.
It's tough.
4-point game. So it's a 2-shot game here in Worcester.
Long to Jordan Williams.
Long lob down. Jordan Williams, Thompson.
Finds Van Sowers.
Van Sowers is muscled out of it. And here comes Hawthorne again. Flanagan to the right. Raftopoulos to the left. Raftopoulos just steps over the line. And Coach Creon Raftopoulos didn't agree with that one. It'll be Raheem May Thompson on the inbounds ball.
The Scorchers. Raheem Thompson to inbound for the Wolves.
So the humidity detail has been deployed for the first time tonight.
Edwards.
Boutnet goes inside to Williams. Cortez Edwards kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson Goes to hand off to Van South, just picked up again, that'll be, well, off his foot.
Yeah.
Either way, it's out of bounds, so it'll be a Surrey ball.
Yeah, Wolves' turnover sort of thing. I think what it is, and I've talked about it before, is that Wolves want to play up tempo, and the way the game's going with the foul counts, the stoppages, there's no flow to the game. This is where Wolves want to be, this tempo, pushing the ball hard.
Well, Edwards certainly pushing it hard there. Hawthorne's up. Is he going to be? Yep, called for the goaltend. Ball going down, and again he doesn't agree with that call. But
I think two got a bit of it. I think if Hawthorne wouldn't have touched it, it wouldn't have been a 10.
Hawthorne hands off to Flanagan. Wilkins drops down low, goes to Raftopoulos at the top. Kaelin Raftopoulos. Flanagan from the free throw line. He just hangs Van Souws. Great rebound from him. Gets it down to Martin Boutnick. Boutnick now over the game line. Martin Boutnick. Williams lets that go. Smart play. 3 guys around him. So Wolves ball from the end line. 16 on the shot clock. 1:27 to play in the quarter. Wolves lead here 18 points to 12. There's 5 fouls apiece. Referees free with the whistle tonight. Edwards goes out to Jordan Williams. Raheem Thompson. Well, he opts for the 3 in the end. Yeah, plenty of time to set. It rims out. Wilkins has it now for Surrey. Teo showing what he can do from the corner. 3-point game.
Yeah, Surrey have come with a bit of zone.
Van Souws couldn't hang on to it. Van Souws saying came off the leg of Hawthorne, but it is going to be a Surrey ball from the end line, and Kaelin Raftopoulos on the inbounds. Teo had to muscle his way inside. Foul is called. Julius Van Souws, second foul for him. So can see if he's developing headaches early on in the game.
Yeah, there's going to be have to be that adjustment, isn't there?
So Teo Ogundengi on the line. So sets now Teo Ogundengi for the first. No good. So remains at a 3-point game. Teo Ogundengi with a chance now to cut it down to 2. The 44.6 on the game clock. So Teo strings the second of those. 2-point game. Jordan Williams. Waters Edwards. A little shake and bake from him. Kicks it out to Martin Boutnick for 3. Got it, Boutnick. Important score.
Yeah. From Wolves' point of view, they needed that. From Surrey's, it's like, nah.
So Kaelin Raftopoulos now, as the cries of defence go up here.
He'll shoot it from anywhere.
Yeah, that's for sure. Here it goes, high arcing floater. Trademark finish that would have been from Kaelin Raftopoulos, but we're at the end of the quarter.
To be after the slow start.
Well, it'll be Quarters Edwards who gets us back underway. Busy night around the BBL, of course, in the Cup tonight. Glasgow Rocks taking on Sheffield, leading 31-25 there with 7:29 to play in the second. Eagles hosting the Manchester Giants 22-17, and the Flyers hosting the London City Roars 29 apiece. Halfway through the second down there in Bristol. Boutnick meantime's up here in Worcester. Goes into Williams. Williams muscles his way in, rolls it in for 2. bats it out, gets back out to Flanagan. Teo now. Teo's backing down on Van Sowers. White can't finish. Boughton almost had his pocket picked there by Flanagan. This time it's gone. Wilkins has it. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing the way of the Surrey Scorchers. 23 plays 16, start of the second quarter of this Southern group. BBL Cup game, as we said last. Group game for the Worcester Wolves. Surrey will be unable to qualify now for the Cup, but a lot of work to do for them here tonight. Flanagan now for Surrey. Teo did too much on it. Hughes just saves that. Jordan Williams now for Worcester. May Thompson. Good spin from Jordan Williams. Muscular job from him in the paint. Cortez Edwards. That'll be a kick ball from smart from Flanagan. They knew there was nowhere to go with that.
No.
So look for the nearest foot. So Teo on the inbounds ball. Skylar White. Again, Edwards almost getting a finger to it. Teo Ogundengi. Too much, too strong. Doesn't go. Cortez Edwards switches on the afterburners, runs inside. Coast to coast, Cortez Edwards for Worcester. Beautiful finish. Teo in reply at the other end. Marcus White finishes with the rearrange off the window. 7-point game. May Thompson, Edwards at the top now. Van Sowers who sets the screen. It goes back out to Julius Van Sowers. Off with that 3-point shot. Collected by Marcus White. Now he switches on the afterburners. Beautiful finish from Marcus White. 5-point game. And Matt Newby calls the timeout.
Yeah, he's not happy with what he's seeing out there.
So 7:51 to play in the second quarter of this ball game. Here comes Cortez Edwards for Worcester. Good matchup with Wilkins. Kofi Jones just kicks it out to Edwards. Floats up, no good, collects his own rebound. Jordan Williams this time is fouled and he is going to go to the line to shoot two.
Edwards is so good at rebound. They just don't expect him to and he does it all the time.
Finding the rebounds he doesn't deserve.
Well, yeah, he's just and it's the big man's worst nightmare. Is a guard who just comes and just leaps out from nowhere, and you go, where's he come from? And from a coaching point of view, you're saying you need to put a body on him early because you just take the ability for him to jump out the way.
So Jordan Williams, he sets for the second. This time he didn't get the home court bounce. So 5-point game it remains. 7:28 to play. Skylar White, Wilkins at the top. Marcus White dancing around the top of the key. Back to Skylar White. Skylar White puts up the three. Just rolls on that back iron, agonising when that happens. Hughes, Joseph now. That's a deep three. Doesn't go. Skylar White plucks it down. Flanagan goes into Teo. He's got options to kick the ball out. He opts to go to Flanagan, who jacks up the three and he drains it this time. 2-point game. So, sorry, right back in it. Joseph Williams nearly had his pocket picked. Teo Ogundengi shovels the ball out of bounds, so it'll be a Worcester ball from the end line. There's 12 seconds remain on the shot clock. And Cortez Edwards now to inbound for Worcester. Williams. Hughes, Cortez Edwards, Williams. Looking to find a way inside.
The shot clock's at 3. They need to get rid of that ball.
So, lost the ball again with 3 seconds. 6:25 remaining in the quarter.
For the Wolves, Raheem Thompson takes a breather. Julius Van Sowers checks back in for him.
So Van Sowers checks in. May Thompson checks out. Jordan Williams. Raf Topless was staring at it, and Edwards just drains that triple. Worcester just managing to keep a little bit of fresh air. Wilkins was looking for the foul. Flanagan with a long range 2. So here comes Edwards again. Player always looks like he's really enjoying himself. Hughes just dumps it off to Williams. They kick it out to Edwards once again. Van Sowers, Kofi Josephs, route 1. Williams is fouled, and he is going to go to the line.
Yeah. Good movement, good patience.
Foul on number 99, Kyle White. He will check out, and number 2.
His 3rd, so he'll probably sit now for a while.
Yeah, 3 fouls on the board, I think, with 5:44 to play. I think the referees had already called half a dozen in the first quarter.
That's it.
At this stage. So Williams drains the first of those 2. 4-point game, chance to push this back out to a 5-point lead for the home team. She duly delivers. Flanagan gets us over the game line. Cortez Edwards over him like a cheap suit. Flanagan. Teo. Marcus White kicks it out to Wilkins. Wilkins drives inside, just avoids the travel, hands it off to Cortez Edwards. Edwards off to Van Sowers. He was looking for the foul that never came. And that'll be Wolves from the end line. 19 on the shot clock. And Wilkins now checking out, and Kinnew checks back in for Surrey. Cortez Edwards, substitution now for Worcester. Captain Martin Balknecht checks back in. Jordan Williams into Van Sowers. Balknecht just looks at that. Great ball movement. Kofi Josephs now kicks it out to Hughes for 3. No good. Good ball from Hawthorne. Flanagan at the other end. Kinnew off the side of the backboard. Kofi Joseph has it. Sudden burst of pace into this game. Josephs, Balknecht. Well, he was looking for Hughes. He goes inside to Van Sowers. Dumped off to Williams. End line ball. And, well,
that's that tempo.
Yeah.
Kofi Josephs to inbound for the Wolves. Finds Williams. Josephs gets it back.
Ferocious burst of speed. Josephs now. Williams. Into Van Sowers. Too strong from Van Sowers. White picks it up. Teo throws it down. And with that, it's back to a 3-point game. So Worcester really not stretching their wings, spreading their wings, I should say, the way they did in that first quarter, at least not so far. Hughes, Williams, Josephs. This time Hughes goes routes 1. Nice finish from him off the window. Kinnew now. He just dances his way past Julius Van Sowers. Great finish.
Yeah, Van Sowers needs to be careful, because that was just like, okay, sometimes you have to sort of say, well, okay, yeah, he's beat me. I need to let this one go, because the coach needs me to be in the game. Picking up the third foul in this sort of quarter is not the ideal thing. I mean, Surrey are suffering it with White picking up the third foul.
Marcus White checks out for Kayla Rastapolis.
And
Jordan Williams.
back into that man, Van Sale, as he hands off to Joseph. Good vision from Williams, good hands, manages just to collect the ball again. He can't finish. Van Sowers can't save it. Ball is out of bounds. That's going to be a Surrey ball from the end line.
Yeah,
scrappy passage of play.
It is, and the Wolves big men are sort of expecting checks and swipes and stuff like that, and Surrey are doing the right thing, because what they're doing is that they're not buying anything or doing anything wrong. It's just they're creating Wolves players to change their shot.
Yeah.
Just if it's the right shot, just take the shot. If there's a little bit of an adjustment needed, but don't go crazy on it.
So Flanagan now for Surrey, goes down to Kane Raftopoulos. That's a spot he likes. Raftopoulos finds the three, ties the game up at 32 apiece.
Great sub.
Now we've got a game on our hands. Williams, Boutneck goes to dump it off to Williams. It's tipped over the top, and it'll be a Wolves ball from the end line. There are 3 minutes to go, and shrapnel in this second quarter. 3 fouls on the board for Surrey. 3 from Boutneck. No good. Surrey come up with the ball. Raftopoulos at the top. Boutneck's all over him. Now he goes to work. Tayogan Dengby turns the corner, hands it off to Hawthorne. Did well there to avoid the travel, Hawthorne. Raftopoulos just keeping an eye on the clock. 2 seconds, puts it up, can't finish. Raheem Thompson plucks down the ball from the ironwork in front of the window, hands off to Williams. Williams is fouled again, and he is going to go to the line. That's the 4th team foul of the quarter for Surrey.
James Hawthorne.
Tweaked an ankle.
And no fouls this quarter for Worcester. Always puts a question mark over the defence.
Well, for me, it's perhaps the coach has said something and the adjustment's been made, but that's what you want. Yeah, you can say that Surrey have come back into it and scored more baskets and that sort of stuff, but from a longevity point of view, it means that the third quarter you can play a bit tougher, and you'll have your players around in the to the end of the game, and you'll be able to use your bench.
Well, 0-0 there for Jordan Williams. It's tied up at 32 apiece. Teo now is going to work on Raheem Thompson. Kicks it out. Boutneck just couldn't keep the ball in bounds, so Surrey retained possession. And that's one of those.
Yeah,
if, you're on the line.
9 seconds. 9 seconds.
It's broken up there.
Worcester defense.
So, inbounds ball goes into Hawthorne. And, you could not make it up.
No.
You could not make it up. Kofi Josephs jacks up the 3, no good. Teo can't hang on to the rebound. Cortez Edwards drives inside. Oh, what a finish from Cortez Edwards. And, you've got to feel sorry for Surrey there.
Yeah. Ran the play, ran it well on.
Focus, Chris. 150 to play. It's quite a long way to go in this quarter.
Well, for Wolves, it's maintain the lead and increase. For Surrey, is that exactly the opposite? I know it sounds obvious, but it's either get a lead and don't lose out, sort of thing. Maintain or get to them or get ahead of them.
Kinnew hands off to Wilkins. Raftopoulos, they switch at the top. Hawthorne on that pick and roll, can't get it away. Kinnew just couldn't get a handle on the ball. It's gone out of bounds.
Yeah, it's difficult for Surrey when he gets up in the air like that. If you when he's in the air, he's committed to one. He's got a pass or he's got a shoot. And if Wolves are sort of spoiling it and not giving him any opportunity to pass, then it makes it very, very difficult for him, and hence the turnover.
Hawthorn throws the ball out off the shot attempt from Jordan Williams. It's a Wolves ball from the end line. 10 seconds on the shot clock on this inbounds ball. It'll be Martin Balknecht who gets us back underway. Williams, Edwards is just dropping back at the top. Balknecht goes to Williams. Big man puts the three up, airballs it, misses everything.
Yeah, his shooting is off tonight, isn't it? I mean, what is it? One from four from the free throw line.
So it remains locked up at 2 points. Kaylin Raftopoulos. Kinyu Wilkins. Looking for a way in. Opts to go inside to Hawthorn. Did well there, Hawthorn, to pick that up. Can't finish off the window. Kinyu manages to get it back to Hawthorn. He finishes this time. 34 apiece. Inside the last 40 seconds of the game now. Cortez Edwards. Balknecht at the top. Worcester looking to use the clock. Edwards 12 on the shot clock now. Kofi Joseph from the corner. He airballs it too. Kaylin Raftopoulos almost gets hold of it. Jordan Williams has it. Kicks it out to Balknecht. This time no good. Rims out. Raftopoulos has it. So now Surrey 14 seconds to find a lead into half time. Kaylin Raftopoulos, the coach screaming for the ball to go to the other side. Kinyu goes inside, and with that Surrey have their first lead of the game right on the buzzer at half time. It's Worcester Wolves 34, the Surrey Scorchers 36. Raftopoulos shuffling the deck and finding a way to go in 2 points ahead at half time. Chris, what's your view for both of these teams coming out into this second half?
Oh, sorry, keep on grinding, keep working. For Worcester, let's. For me, it's let's up the tempo. Let's see how far we can push them and how far they can stay with us. Because if we do that and they stay, okay, that's fine. We've tried it. But if we don't and we just keep on sort of plodding along, then we could be in trouble. I think for me is the secret for Wolves is being able to keep the game flowing, keep the referees out of it, so the game becomes more up and down.
Yeah.
Rather than stop, start.
Well, Kofi Joseph loses the handle on it. Williams picks it up. He's saying, push on down low, Williams. Not shooting well tonight, Jordan Williams so far. Tayawogan Dangby was off with that shot. Skylar White couldn't finish off that rebound. And it's Martin Balknecht who comes up with it for the Worcester Wolves. The Worcester captain, Mark Hughes, trying to find a way around Teo. Goes down to Jordan Williams. He goes to work, kicks it out to Balknecht. Lane opens up in front of him. The floater, no good. Balknecht comes down with his own rebound. Hughes for three, knocks it down. Just the start Worcester were looking for. 1 point game.
Exactly. I think it's the same start as the first half, wasn't it? Hughes for a three.
Yeah, absolutely. Skylar White under pressure with that fadeaway. Josephs, he looks to muscle his way, but one inside, blocked off the glass, but goal 10, says the referee. Second of the game against Hawthorn, and basket is called good. 3 point game. And, well, Hawthorn, and who can blame him? Kaylin Raftopoulos now for Surrey. Raftopoulos is in the Skylar White. Cross court to Kinyu. Kinyu dances around inside. Looks to find the space. Great work. Was there a detection of a double dribble there?
I don't think there was a double dribble, because I think that it went and it got it back.
On the shot clock, Worcester defense.
Well, either way, Teo inbounding on the end line. Skylar White makes that 3 ops to go out to Raftopoulos. Stop and go Raftopoulos. Goes to float it over the top, trips it away. Kevin Raftopoulos can't finish off the window, but Hawthorn is there to pick up the afters. Great play from Kaelin Raftopoulos. Williams, not again. Hawthorn will pick up his 3rd foul of the game with that block. And it'll be a Wolves ball from the end line. 3 fouls on the board for Hawthorn so far in this game. Balknick goes into Joseph. Kofi Joseph, spin fade away, no good. Teo just picks it off, goes now to Raftopoulos. Raftopoulos takes it over the game line for Surrey. Can't find a way around Mark Hughes. Goes off to Hawthorn. Hawthorn can't finish. Teo just can't hang on to it. Van Sowers now double Dutch as he hands it off to Balknick. Balknick turns the corner, looked for the foul, and
they got away with
one there.
I was thinking, oh, that's it. 4th foul. And I think Creon has seen enough and sort of said, right, okay, you got away with one, let's get you out of here.
Yeah.
I think his teammates saying the same sort of thing.
So here he comes again, Kaelin Raftopoulos. Raftopoulos goes out to Kinyu. Kinyu now makes a space, looks for the 3, no good. Foul is called. That's going to be a foul on Mark Hughes.
It's his 4th.
So yep, that'll be his 4th foul.
Oh no.
So
it's his 3rd. There's been a correction there because I'm sure he was on 3.
Probably should reach for my glasses.
Well, exactly what it is.
Hughes takes a breather. Raheem May Thompson checks back in. Kinyu now, Teo Ogun-Dengby. Marcus White backing down, goes to work, puts it over the top. He gets the foul, but it's going to be 2 from the line. So now a chance to put Surrey in the lead by 1. Marcus White on the line for the Surrey Scorchers. Ties it up, 39 either side of the board. Marcus White. Gives Surrey the lead as he strokes the second. 6:58 to play now. 1-point game. Worcester, remember, down there at the Surrey Sports Park, it was a real grind-out win for them. Surrey switching on that physicality. Now they go to May Thompson from the free throw line, drops it in. Raheem May Thompson.
His 1st of the night, isn't it?
Yeah. Marcus White. Marcus White goes to work on Van Sowers. Spins, beautiful move, but get out of town, says Williams. Swats it away, Balknick. Get it down to Kofi Joseph from the elbow, no good. Teo plucks it off the ironwork. Thompson stepping back. And Thompson with all his fouls left to give. Kaelin Raftopoulos rims out, no good. Ball's out of bounds. That is going to be a Surrey ball from the end line. Just came off the arm of Van Sowers. So 14 on the shot clock on this inbound ball. As Raftopoulos is running the point. He's so dangerous in that position, isn't he?
Yeah.
Teo. He hangs back, he goes inside, and that was a veteran move from Teo Ogun-Dengby.
Williams had him once.
Yeah, that was one of those where he said, I'm going to get these 2 points one way or the other.
Yeah, exactly.
And he knows just what he's got to do.
Teo to the line for 2.
Teo Ogundengi, what a servant he's been to this league. When they write the history of the BBL, there will be a chapter for that man, for sure. He drains the first of those 2.
Yeah. He does.
Lines up for the second, Teo Ogundengi.
And that's been the difference as well with Wolves tonight. Yeah. It's the free throws. It's just...
So Cortez Edwards. Let's check back in. Edwards. Great ball movement, but it's picked off by Skylar White. He's got Keanu in the corner. He kicks it out to Marcus White. Marcus White, beautiful spin from him. Can't finish. Edwards with the rebound.
Surrey have obviously done their homework on Wolves' players, because there's been a few times where they've
Josephs for the long range 2.
Wolves have gone through their play, and Surrey have been smart enough and done well to read it.
Beautiful finish from Teo once again.
Yeah.
Scorchers out now to a 3-point lead. 5:01 to play.
And Scorchers also been have done well at keeping the Wolves home fans quiet as well.
Well, we said it at the start, that was the game plan. Silence this huge crowd. Kinyu. Basket. It's called good. Foul on the floor. And Martin Boutnick saying, I was straight up. So, the referee just explaining the call. And,
yeah, he was saying he was on the side, not on the...
Worcester looking to be a little bit out of shape. And,
T's been caught.
Technical. So, a shot uncontested. Kaelin Raftopoulos on the line, sinks it. So now the momentum has swung firmly in the direction of Surrey.
That should be one shot.
So yeah, this is the end one from the earlier foul. Basket, of course, was called good. So Kinyu. High arcing free throw. Well, he has. Very effective. It's a 7-point game now in favour of the Surrey Scorchers. They've rolled over that lead and they've picked up the momentum in this game. Hughes now has got to do something for Wolves. He can't finish. Nothing going for Wolves at the moment. They get it back out. 14 reset. Williams. Patient play from him. Hughes dumps it off to Martin Boutnick. Great defense, but Raheem Thompson from the top drains the 3. The Wolves needed that score. 4-point game now, 4:12 to play in the quarter. Worcester giving themselves a bit of work to do now. Marcus White, Skylar White is looking to drive his way past Jordan Williams. Ball is loose. Skylar White has it, can't finish. Foul is called on Raheem Thompson. First foul of the game for him. The Wolves are in the bonus with 3:54 to play.
I agree with what Thompson's saying to the referee. His hand was above the ball.
So 4-point game. Skylar White is on the line. Doesn't make the first of those 2, and the crowd suddenly coming alive here at the Worcester Arena. Skylar White drains the second of those 2, so we made Thompson to get us back underway. Kaelin Raftopoulos sits down and Flanagan checks back into the game. And here comes Boutnick for Worcester. Gets us over the timeline. May Thompson. Boutnick, that long lob into Jordan Williams, mistimed that really. Kinyu picks it off. Equally, the other end, Cortez Edwards just gets his hand to it. That's going to be a Scorchers ball. 19 on the shot clock, 3:35 to play in the quarter, third quarter of this BBL Cup Southern Group Hall game. Marcus White now for Surrey. White, the Worcester crowd urging their team to defend. Triple team goes out to White. Marcus White can't finish. Tough shot. He was clattered on that shot. Loose ball. Hughes has it. Cortez Edwards picks it up. Edwards, well, with the circus show to try and get himself loose, manages to find a foul. So that's only Scorchers' second foul of the quarter. And Marcus White picks up his second. So Boutnick now for Worcester. Mark Hughes, Raheem May Thompson, Boutnick. Now he goes into Williams. Jordan Williams backing down. Goes up through that double team. No good. He's blocked by Skylar White. Gets his own rebound. Finishes. So 3 points in it now with 2:51 to play. You can hear the crowd here in Worcester. Keanu now for Surrey. Skylar White is looking to muscle his way inside. Nice work from Flanagan just to keep that fresh air between Surrey and the Worcester Wolves. Flanagan almost picking it off from Boutnick there. He kicks it out to Edwards. No good. Loose ball. Williams has it at the top. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Hughes. High pass. Thompson. Raheem May Thompson. Foul on the floor. That'll be a sideline possession. Scorchers on 2 team fouls, I remind you, so far in the quarter.
Yeah, that's annoying from a Surrey point of view, because they were sort of counting down the clock and getting. Wolves didn't have an open shot. Kind of bailed them out, gave them an extra 14 seconds.
Paul Thorne and Keanu check out. Wilkins, Marcus White. Check back into Surrey. May Thompson. Martin Boutnick now for Worcester. Hangs back. He goes up to Van Sowers. Van Sowers opens up, finds the space, finds the points. 3-point game. Surrey. Phil just edging that momentum still in the game. Flanagan rolls it down to Marcus White. White now. He's got to find a way around Mark Hughes. There's a great pass out to Skylar White. Double team. Oh, what a finish from Skylar White. Towed the line on that long range 2 under all kinds of pressure out of that double team. Edwards fouled on his way in. 1:21 to play. And those are the pressure shots, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Boutnick did one in the first half for Wolves with in the same sort of position.
May Thompson now hands off to Cortez Edwards. Edwards, so industrious. Boutnick knocks down a triple for Worcester. So Worcester within 2 points. 1:04 to play. They go inside to Teo. He's double teamed. He finds his way over the top of it. Picks up those 2 points. Here come Wolves again. 50 seconds remain on the game clock. 15 on the shot clock. Martin Boutnick pulls up at the elbow for 2.
And that for me is not what Wolves have done enough of tonight.
Skylar White just managed to grab that pass slightly offline from Wilkins, but grab it he did. Picked up the foul in the process. Wolves in the bonus, so Skylar White is on the line for Surrey. It's a 2-point game. Surrey Scorchers 55, Worcester Wolves 53, 33.8 to play in this third quarter, and maybe feels like a good time to remind everyone what one fixture between these two teams delivered last season.
Oh yeah.
Let's not forget.
A late night.
It was an extremely late night. Let's not forget that. It is always a cigarette paper between these two teams whenever they meet. There's something in the ether.
I had a lot of questions to answer when I got home.
Yeah.
And now Skylar White goes the line for two.
Don't worry, Chris. I'll corroborate your story. It's fine. So Skylar White on the line for Surrey just to stretch this lead out. Drains the first. And he makes the second. So it's 3 from 5, 3 from 4 from the line tonight for Skylar White. So 13 on the shot clock, 20 on the game clock now. Martin Boutneck is looking to find a way in. 4-point game. And missed time the pass. Raheem Thompson didn't switch it on, and Creon Raftopoulos, I beg your pardon, called the time.
Yeah, he's going to set the play.
And City Royals clawed their way back into that one. 7:33 to play in the fourth there, and it is locked up at 65 apiece. So a grandstand finish there. But of course, you're going to want to stay with us right here in Worcester. Surrey Scorchers have overhauled the lead. It's 57-53. 14 and a half seconds to go in the third quarter out of this timeout. And here come Surrey to put a bit of polish on their third quarter. Keanu just loses the handle on the ball. Williams, the shot clock has expired. And at the end, developed this habit of pulling rabbits out of hats.
Yeah, but
deep in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to become that comeback team, because there's going to be one that's going to bite you when you need it, sort of scenario. So from that point of view, from Surrey's point of view, fair play. Bang on, you know.
And they need it tonight because this is a decisive game in terms of those quarter-final matchups.
Well, exactly. So for me, Surrey, you know, at the moment, are playing the game they need to play to be where they need to be, and they're doing the better job at the moment.
Well, the prize, of course, ultimately is a place in that coveted cup final on the 27th of January up there at the Arena, Birmingham, as Wilkins goes to work. This time he can't finish. Raheem Thompson picks it off while he hands it away. This time he's had his pocket picked. Teo goes inside to Marcus White. Marcus White again doubles him. They kick it out to Teo. Oh my goodness me. Front iron for him. Mark Hughes collects it. Martin Boutneck now for Worcester. Worcester playing the get out of jail free card there, really. 4-point game. As Chris was saying there, you don't want to be the comeback kid if you can possibly avoid it. But Jordan Williams doing what he needs to do. 2-point game. Well, it's all set up for another grandstand finish between these two teams. They go back out this time. Teo nails the three from the corner.
Yeah, they needed that one.
Big score.
Yeah.
Big score from the veteran Teo Ogundengbe. Boutneck looked to the referee there to see if there was anything in the offing. Hughes refines his balance. Williams can't hang on to it. Teo picks it off. Flanagan's gone deep. Teo goes inside. Too strong. And now Boutneck in a bit of space. He's got May Thompson over to the right. Cortez Edwards opts to float it up. No good. White picks it off the ironwork. Sudden burst of pace in this game. Teo hands it off to Marcus White. That's going to be a foul. And, well... So Cortez Edwards picks up his first foul of the game, and Wolves' first foul of this quarter. it'll be sideline possession.
Scorchers to inbound through Marcus White.
So Marcus White will
Defense.
he'll find Flanagan on the inbounds ball. Flanagan, Wilkins, Teo fakes the three. Raheem Thompson, he's not making it easy. He's the width of the barn door, long range two from Teo, this time no good. Cortez Edwards yet again picking off that rebound. Mark Hughes dancing around the perimeter. Marcus White not making life easy. Jordan Williams goes to muscle his way in. Balknet, Jordan Williams at the elbow. Hughes puts up the three. No good. Doesn't drop. Skylar White has it. Goes over to Wilkins cross court. Wilkins gets us into the front court. Skylar White now. Double dribble, says Jordan Williams. And I've got to say, I'm kind of inclined to agree, but Teo Ogundengi muscles his way inside. Basket is called good and one, and that foul
And a timeout called there by the Worcester Wolves.
was on the captain, Martin Balknet. So, Martin Balknet, I beg your pardon.
Spence, go down the other end and make baskets. Yeah, and that's going to be the secret for them.
Well, the technical was also called, so Wilkins sinks that. And now it'll be Teo to go and add that bonus. And okay, so Teo Ogundengi on the line for Surrey, drains it. And so with that, he takes a breather. Keane checks back in for the Scorchers.
Yeah.
So Worcester out with an awful lot of work to do. It's a 9-point game, 7:13 to play. Surrey picks up that momentum and they haven't let go of it. Kofi Josephs now inside to Williams. Jordan Williams goes to work, drops it over the top.
That's the best way he can answer. You know, if he's not happy with things, just get your head down and do it with the basketball.
Do your job. Flanagan for Surrey. Kicks it out to Marcus White. Marcus White, good finish.
Yeah, that's not what Wolves want at the moment. Trading baskets is not the thing to do.
So Kofi Josephs now lobs it into Jordan Williams. That's kept in bounds. We'll go to Keane in the corner. Skylar White now, Flanagan at the top. Wilkins directing the traffic from the corner now. Flanagan goes off the hand of Edwards, so Surrey ball.
Yeah.
6:09 to play. 9 points the lead for Surrey.
It's how long they can get out of Van Sayers now with the 4 fouls, but still playing at the right intensity.
Defense. Louder.
Keane goes to Flanagan, goes to Wilkins for 3. Wilkins.
Another in and out.
Yeah, won't drop. Josephs. Williams dishes it down to Kofi Josephs and he is fouled. So
good aggression. I think when Wolves show the aggression, I think, you know, when they get the ball and they drive hard to the basket, Surrey at the moment, or Surrey through the game, haven't been able to cope with it.
Yeah,
I think that for me is when they've got their big men on who get Wolves to change their shot. When they're not on, that's when you need to go, and that for me is where Wolves need to make hay sort of scenario.
University of Worcester Arena, 7-point game.
well, Josephs makes both of those. Worcester, of course, need to get the stops at the other end. Crowd getting behind them. Worcester want their crowd to heat up. Marcus White couldn't finish. Good board from Julius Van Sowers. Hands it off to his countryman Boutnecht. Josephs drives inside, goes for the finger roll, doesn't go, but the foul is called. So Skylar White on 4 fouls, 5:19 to play. So Jordan Williams now has an opportunity to make this a 5-point ball game. Jordan Williams for Worcester. Well,
better.
Hasn't hit any from the line, I don't think, tonight so far.
He's hit 1. Now 2.
So 2, double the average.
There you go.
And when it matters, he sinks them both. So it's a 5-point ball game. Skylar White now for Surrey. He switches on the afterburners, and it's going to be an offensive foul for sure. Jordan Williams standing his ground, takes the hit. And with that,
and a technical
turnover and a technical foul. So
be on the bench because he's picked up his
fifth. So bench technical, and that puts Kofi Josephs on the line. And, well, it's too early to say it, but you can see potentially the ears of that rabbit just poking out of the top hat. Kofi Josephs makes it a 2-shot game. So Wolves will retain possession of the basketball. Time after time, we've seen it with Worcester this season. It's a 4-point ball game. Surrey really got to buckle down on defence now, maintain their composure. Worcester, it's going to be about stops. Surrey, it's all about the execution in transition for them, I sense now. Cortez Edwards now for Worcester. Edwards switches it on, goes inside. Now he goes to Williams. He's looking to dump to Josephs. He goes to Van Sowers. Edwards. Well, Edwards goes route 1 through the triple team. Kofi Josephs! Oh, my goodness me! Kofi Josephs is feeling it tonight. 1-point game with 4:43 to play, and Kofi Josephs steps up. All of a sudden, the game has a different complexion, and here comes Mr. Volume Shooter, Kaelin Raftopoulos. He is one of the aces in that Surrey deck that Coach Creon can play. One of the most accomplished point guards in the British League. Keanu now for Surrey. Keanu goes left, goes right, kicks it out to Teo. Wilkins, 2 on the shot. Oh, what a great finish from Wilkins!
Yeah.
4:13 to play, 3-point game.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. It's just play as normal. Obviously, Wolves want to play the up-tempo game, but just play your normal basketball game.
You saw there the impact that Kaelin Raftopoulos has.
Well, they can't leave him. From a guard's point of view, you can't leave him and go and play help. So when the other guard is being all aggressive, you can't go and play help, because if he releases it, you know that he's going to do one thing.
So Edwards checks out. Mark Hughes steps in. So Raftopoulos is all over Martin Boutneck. Jordan Williams now goes to work. Van Sowers, Boutneck fakes it, kicks it out. So Hughes! Oh my goodness me! Mark Hughes ties the game up at 68 apiece. That was a great substitution from Matt Newby, because he knew it. Two dead-eye three-point shooters on court. Here comes another. Oh my goodness me! He backs it in off the window, Kaelin Raftopoulos. And fouled on the three. Extraordinary. Well, I said it. I think we called that one.
Shouldn't count. It didn't count. Call bank. I didn't hear it. He banked it in. Doesn't count. Great shot. That's exactly what we just said, though.
What? He's an ace. There's an ace in that deck.
Yeah, exactly. The confusion was there. All that hard work for Wolves temporarily has been undone.
Yeah, well and truly unbuttoned. 4 points from that effort. Kaelin Raftopoulos. Boutneck, Hughes.
Now Surrey are working
Kofi
really
Joseph,
hard.
Surrey working that press.
It's a double.
Williams double teamed. 2 on the clock. He's got to get it away. And now Martin Boutneck picks it up and finds 2 in off the window. So 2-point game. Wow, what a finish. 2:53 to go. Keanu now for Surrey. Teo's going to work on Joseph. Teo rises up out of that double team. And he's going to go back to the line for the bonus. He's going to make it a 5-point game. So Kofi Josephs now picks up his 3rd foul of the game. So it may not be quite December yet, but that was the side of the scoreboard lining up like a Christmas tree right now, with Teo Ogundengi on the line for Surrey. Doesn't make it. It stays at a 2-shot game. Scorchers 74, Worcester Wolves 70. 2:40 to play now. Martin Boutneck. Josephs. Kofi Joseph switches on the afterburners, looks for the foul, finds the foul. Good play from Kofi Josephs.
Yeah.
So Josephs again finds his way to the line, and with that he puts Surrey in the bonus. So again, a change of complexion to that scoreboard.
Yeah.
Quite an important change of complexion. Josephs on the line for Worcester. Worcester need these points. Sinks the first. Makes the second, so back to a 2-point game. So here comes Kaelin Raftopoulos once again. Worcester now got to get a stop. Marcus White charging his way inside off the window. This time no good. White picks it up, can't tip it in. Ball is loose again. That is going to be well,
the ball.
Yeah, jump ball. So possession arrow points the way of Worcester. Play the get out of jail free card. So timeout called.
Yeah. That's. I mean, the referees. You got
Arena on Tyneside and Glasgow also bagging a ton. 101-81, taking down the Sheffield Sharks. Here it is Cortez Edwards who takes us into the front court for the Worcester Wolves as we wind down the clock to the end of this 4th quarter. Kofi Josephs into Wilkinson, and Wilkins, I beg your pardon, not Wilkinson, but Wilkins has taken quite a hit. So Joseph's back on the line. So an opportunity now to tie up this game for Kofi Josephs. Makes the first of those 2. And the crowd will be enough to tell you if he makes these points. Josephs drains a second, so This game is locked up once again at 74 apiece. Here comes Kaelin Raftopoulos. He hands off to Kinu. Kinu dances around Jordan Williams. Van Sowers gets a hand to it. Martin White picks it up, and a foul is called once again, so that's going to send Martin White
and Van Sowers to the bench, I think.
To the line, yep, and Julius Van Sowers is gone. So Van Sowers has fouled out. Raheem May Thompson checks in as a replacement. And Matt Newby having a conversation with the referee.
I always say when you see referees and see coaches talking and players talking, I always question the calls and the way the referees, because a good call doesn't need explaining.
Yeah. Well, Marcus White doesn't make the first of those. It's still locked up. He needs this one. He doesn't get it. Kofi Josephs comes down with the rebound. Surrey, who've been shooting so well from the line tonight, just couldn't find those 2 points when they needed them. Edwards now goes to Josephs. Kofi Josephs at the top. He's got 9 on the shot clock. Teo all over him like a cheap suit. He dumps it off. Foul is called.
Right
going
job.
to send May Thompson to the line now for Worcester. So Raheem May Thompson is a man with some basketball pedigree. He's on the line to try and wrestle back the lead from Surrey, who've held it since the end of that third quarter. He doesn't make the first of those 2. Pressure shots now.
I think both teams are feeling it, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. Raheem May Thompson. And, so it's a 1-point lead. It's a funny place to be in a game like this.
Yeah.
So Raftopoulos, Wilkins, White, Raftopoulos now at the top. They switch. Raftopoulos switches on the afterback. Oh, what a beautiful finish from Kaelin Raftopoulos. 1-point game in favour of Surrey. We're into the last minute of this ball game. Cortez Edwards now for Worcester. Kofi Josephs goes to dump it off to Williams, no good. Marcus White picks it up, wants to take a bit of air out of the basket for Wilkins. Surely they want to go to Raftopoulos here. 12 on the shot clock now. Kaelin Raftopoulos, well, he's looking for his opportunity. Just loses purchase on the floor. Hawthorne was off with that shot, can't finish. That is going to be a Wolves ball.
That's a let off.
Yeah, I think they may have got away with one there.
Yeah.
Possibly. Worcester. So 24.9 seconds to play.
Sorry, we're unfortunate then.
So subs. Kaelin Raftopoulos going off.
Their players were in prime position and they didn't realise they were kind of jostling themselves, sort of thing.
University of Worcester Arena, 24.9 seconds. Let's go, Worcester, let's go!
Be interesting to see, go quick and stop or wait.
Well, it's a 1-point game, 14 seconds on the clock. Use break in time to find 2 off the window. And 1-point game, Worcester Wolves. Yeah.
What are we going to do? Pick someone to throw to the free throw line if we are going to sort of go and get the ball. Go and get the basketball, and if he comes up with a foul, you come up with the foul. If not, then so be it.
Yeah. Wow, it's a 1-point game in favour of Worcester Wolves, and we said it's always an odd place to be with such an intense encounter. 1 point in it. 11.5 seconds to play. Both teams are in the bonus. It's got everything. Wilkins inbounds the basketball to Teo. Teo, while he was looking for the foul, it never came. 5 seconds now. Teo switches it on, goes inside, his flop. The kick good, says the referee. calls basket. Good. That is going to be a controversial decision, I suspect. Well, so often these things end in the most controversial. 0.6 seconds, 1 point game. Wolves advance the basketball. Goodness me, it doesn't get any nervier than this. Edwards now is going to inbound for Wolves. They've got to get the shot away. They go into Williams. Williams has got to get the shot off the window. No good. It doesn't go, and that is it.